Welcome to Larry King Live. I'm here today with my esteemed guest, author of the New York Times bestseller, Collapse, It's Your Turn America. Tina, welcome to the show today. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me, Larry. It's a pleasure to be on your show. I just wish it was under better circumstances.
Well, that brings us right to the point, Tina. Now you're making some pretty wild claims in your book, talking about the total societal collapse of the United States of America. How on earth did you come to that conclusion? And do you have any supporters for your theory?
First of all, Larry, I'm not alone at all in my conclusions. In fact, there are hundreds of credible experts that support me, and who have been waving the warning flag long before I came onto the scene. And I must point out that my conclusions are not mere theories, but are facts based on the universal laws of physics and math. As well, I use historical precedent, both recent and ancient, to support my conclusions. The impending collapse of America is not a theory, but rather an unavoidable fact.
Come on now, Tina, how can you say that your conclusions are facts, and not theories? Most economists are expecting a recovery. Besides, we've been through tough times before. These things are just cyclical. How can you say there will be a collapse?
Well, Larry, I understand your resistance, and your views are common. However, let me map this out for you so that we are on the same page. First, the laws of physics, in particular thermodynamics, are not theories, they are indisputable facts. What goes up must come down. Nothing can grow forever. And as Michael Ruppert so aptly pointed out, our entire economy is based on an infinite growth paradigm. And nothing grows forever. Our system is inherently flawed. For your second point about this being cyclical, I'm afraid that's not so. What we are in the midst of is a structural collapse of the system. What is happening globally is without precedent.
You just contradicted yourself, Tina. You said that you were using historical precedent to support your theories. Now you are saying that your claims are unprecedented. Which is it? With or without precedent?
The economic and currency collapse have hundreds of precedents. What is unprecedented is a global economic and currency collapse. Never before has the entire planet been running on a consumption-based economy, which is an inherently false economy, and never before has the whole planet been on fiat currency. These two systems are in lockstep with each other, and are at the end of their life cycle. Fiat currencies, which we've been using since about 1972, ever since we got fully off the gold standard, have a life expectancy of about 40 years, and have never lasted longer than a human lifetime. There have been about 3,800 fiat currencies in the past, and all have died the same death, with zero exceptions. A fiat currency is a currency which is not pegged to any commodity. It doesn't have to be gold, it could be cheese, wheat, steel. Anything that keeps the currency as real money. Real money represents a commodity. Gold is simply the most stable commodity.
I don't want to hear that. Are you really saying that there is no way out?
Larry, you have to wake up. Wishful thinking won't help you, and it's not doing the American people any good either. This is the biggest event in human history. It's time to face the facts. Every time you hear the term quantitative easing, or bailouts, or too big to fail, a cold shudder should go down your spine. All the bailouts are our last gasps at keeping the system running. Bailouts are the nails in the economic coffin. It's what banana republics do when they are falling apart, and it's what we're doing right now for lack of any better ideas.
Banana republics. Tina, we are talking about the United States here. Certainly we will find a way to fix the economy.
Larry, the short answer is no. America is not immune to the laws of physics or mathematics. The laws of exponential function and thermodynamics are not suggestions or theories. They are laws. When you have a glass of apple juice, and you dilute it with 5 gallons of water, the juice loses nearly all of its potency, and all its value. When you insert trillions upon trillions of new money into the system, it dilutes the value of the currency. This is an unavoidable fact. Tricky accounting can avoid the inevitable for a while, but eventually the dollar will collapse. All currencies have been in lockstep with the American dollar in order to maintain trade, so all countries have been debasing their dollars as well.
All right, Tina, all right. Let's say you are right. What does the average American do to prepare?
Well, Larry, the transition is going to be ugly. The most important thing for people to do is to have at least 6 months of food stored in the pantry. Hyperinflation always stalls the system for a while, and all transportation will halt for a while. As well, hyperinflation also affects food prices in a very negative way. People will have to choose between heating their homes and eating. If you have a good store of food, you'll be under much less stress.
I'm glad I'm wearing my Depends undergarments today. You are one scary lady.
Too much information, Larry.
Okay, so stock up on food. Sure, why not? You have to eat anyway, so no harm in that. What else should people do to prepare?
Well, my best suggestion is to buy physical silver. It's still only about $25 or $30 to get an ounce, and once the dollar collapses it will rise in value drastically. As well, people won't accept paper money for goods, but they will likely accept silver.
That is one scary scenario, Tina.
But it's the truth. The most optimistic experts give us as much as 5 years before a total collapse. Though, it could happen any day now, and is very likely to happen before the end of 2012.
2012? Isn't that just a convenient date for scare tactics? It sounds like you're just being a fearmonger to sell your books.
I'm giving all my proceeds to the children's hospitals, Larry. I won't make a dime. In fact, I'm doing interviews like these at my own expense. The math is the math. 2012 is just a coincidence.
You mean, this stuff is real? Ugh, blah. Sorry about that. I think I just got a bad dose of reality.
It takes a while to wrap your head around this stuff, Larry. I understand completely.
Well, that's it for our time, Tina. Any closing words to our audience?
Yes, please don't ignore the warnings. Watch all of the documentaries on www.inflation.us. Listen to people like Gerald Celente, Mark Faber, Peter Schiff, Dr. Ron Paul, and get informed. It's up to you to be ready. Listen to the truth. This isn't crazy talk. You can take action. You'll be okay if you prepare.
Well, there you have it, folks. You heard it first, right here, on Larry King Live. Now get out of here, turn off your computer, and take action right now. Good luck, and take care.